My name is Aaron, and I grew up in the world of metal. In fact, it's the only thing I ever really cared about in terms of music. But you know what, recently, I've wanted something a little bit different. Well, welcome back everybody to the BTS summer activities. Today, we are starting off with Film Out. This is a link that was given to me, and apparently it is very good. So, we're going to check this out, and I'm very excited because this is a Japanese release. And if you know anything, usually the Japanese songs end up being my favorite songs. So, it happened with Dreamcatcher, and it happened with a couple other groups, so we'll find out. Let's check it out. I was not ready for that. Whew. Okay. Hold, please. Whew. Okay. I know that was actually just only a second for you, but I had to take some time to think things through for a second. So, I like this song a lot. Japanese releases really are just always something a little bit different, aren't they? Okay, first and foremost, theme that's interesting, B flat major, written for a breakup song. But this is where things get unique, okay? So when it comes to this particular song, this is no ordinary. It feels like a breakup song, and in many ways it is. However, this is not the only theme. Let's take a little trip down the lane, shall we? Obviously reaching for memories. I really like how that paints the scene. Now, the thing that I really have to say that I like about this is this right here is not the typical breakup feeling of just like, I miss you, I want you back. This is memory and fading away. And I think the thing that's really cool about this is actually something particularly about this line right here. It's painted. It's like actual painting. So this is kind of an interesting first piece that I want to emphasize here. I feel you with every burst of pain. To this point, I have yet to be able to say up to this point. No, I can say up to this point, I should say. This is my favorite harmonization that they have as a group. Let's take it just back for just a second. And if you can get, and obviously not even through my video, but on your own terms, go and find some headphones, put this spot on. I really think that something that I was trying to kind of explain the other day, I did so very poorly, is that they have such, and this, I know this might seem like is a bit of a weird description, but it's actually one that you'll hear quite common when you start, if you go down kind of like some vocal teaching rabbit holes and stuff like that, is that their voices are so colorful. There's so much color to their voices. And this right here, I think, is exactly what I was trying to kind of explain the other day, again, poorly, is that if you listen to this, you can pinpoint where each person's voice is, but nothing sounds out of place. And I don't think there's anybody that I feel like that I can do that with. That is some seriously amazing feeling to it. So then this is the next thing I want to talk about for a quick second, is the absolute just mad lad not an improvise, but the rap line right here. Because I feel like that sometimes one thing that happens a lot with rap lines, and I'm not saying that BTS does this, I'm just saying a common trope / kind of mistake, is that you come in with the rap line, ripe. I mean, I do have some ripe fruit outside that I need to pick, but anyway. This rap line here doesn't feel forced, and it doesn't feel like overly macho or anything like this. This is what I think makes this rap line so good. Sealing my wounded heart with a rootless, leafless vow. So I want to talk a little bit about that particular lyric. That kind of blows my mind a little bit. This actually legitimately made me just kind of like, oh my goodness, this is insanity. Let's go back for just a second here, because I want to emphasize one particular moment. Sealing my wounded heart with a rootless, leafless vow. Now, I think the most common thing that everybody can kind of like relate to is that when you get into a relationship, you know, usually it's the start of that family tree. So this saying, sealing my wounded heart with rootless, leafless vow, as in there is none. There is no tree. Kind-hearted, always smiling, but if tears can be measured, it took this long, but that vocal whip, I expressly said this many times. One of the most impossible things to do is to make vocal whips sound good. But when they do, it's majestic. It produces a certain emotion that almost no singing can actually produce, because the fact is that sometimes vocal whips cause you to need to push that emotion just a little bit further past the breaking. I like how that part is written right there, because of the fact is the way that it's written almost as if it feels like that it is spiraling, kind of indicating that wandering, that listless wandering. It's very circular, and that's the feeling of wanderlessness. So that's kind of what I wanted to cover here for now. The next thing that I wanted to talk about for just a split second is the word nostalgic, because we always look for these kind of good memories, especially when we feel good. We want to hold on to those good feelings. With the word nostalgia, it is rooted in a Greek word, and the original meaning was basically a painful, homesick loneliness. And so in a sense, you could use that like, obviously the relationship felt like home. Another way that you could even look at it, if that doesn't, fit the description, I feel like for me personally, I could say that like when you when you long for the past to the point where it brings you pain, is how I would explain, how I would explain this song. And so, again, lyrically masterful, super awesome. Let me know what y'all think about Film Out. This is an amazing song, and lyrically, and again, maybe we should just hit that this harmony one more time, because this is so dynamic. One last thought. When I brought up the fact that this was written in major, usually that means it's written as if it's meant to be happy. And happy memories that you long for is a very powerful tool. Anyway, let me know what y'all think, and thank you again for being around for this. This is another banger that I'm going to have to try and get out of my head. My brain has been wrecked with nothing but bangers and stuff that's been stuck in my head because of BTS. Anyway, see y'all later.